So during this time of social distancing, it still is nice to be able to keep in contact with you and to continue to educate and create with you. So please join us at the Hidden Talent Art School student group. It's a private group. We have lots of encouraging things there. We're posting pictures, great comments, any kind of questions you have, I'd be happy to answer. So comment and share, ask questions, inspire us all. So how do you get vibrant color? There's a couple of different ways. Number one, you can use contrast. Contrast is really important if you want drama in your picture. If you want strong sunlight, strong shadows, if you want something to pop up, you want the diva in your picture, that subject, that is the important thing. What you do is you have dark against light. And here, the background, although it is looking black, it has multiple colors, it has greens and purples and yellows in it, but it's the contrast that makes the flower color come out. The second thing is to have opposites close together. If you use opposites in your shadows, your main color will pop even more. If you have the opportunity to tweak your opposites a little bit, it really helps. So sometimes you can have a yellow green against a red purple. So the opposite of yellow is purple, the opposite of green is red. So you're not going to have them exactly together, but you're going to have a reddish purple against a yellow green. So it can be very subtle, but it tends to make the colors exciting when you look at them. So the other thing is to gray down colors around. So if you have one thing that's going to be the subject, the main thing you want people to look at, and it's very colorful, everything around it should be a little bit duller. It shouldn't have the high intensity color that that first major thing has. Now another way to make your colors just pop, because maybe it's a little bit dull, maybe you have been trying something at home and it's not quite doing what it's supposed to do. Number one way to do that is to increase the chroma. So how we do that is through glazing. There's a couple of different ways to glaze. In the studio I use a dry brush glaze, which I will demonstrate at a different time. But for this video, I'd like to introduce you to wet glazing, or glazing with a medium, and that would be liquid light or walnut oil. It has to be the alkyd walnut oil so that they dry fast. Both of them contain an alkyd, so that the next layer, you don't have to use a week of your time waiting for that layer to dry before you put on the next one. You can sometimes get 2 in a day, or paint in the afternoon and paint the morning the next day. So what I've done is I've included how to mix your colors video using Smarties as our reference, because there's lots of colors and we can make them dull or we can brighten them up. So there's the reference, the drawing, and the color mixing videos that show you how to do your painting. Of course, we've always started with our monochromatic. So when we do the wet glazing video, what will happen is we will reglaze over the colors of the Smarties to make them more intense, and we'll also glaze over just the monochromatic. That is an old master's technique where the monochromatic is slightly lighter than what you would normally have, but incredibly detailed. And you can take this wash of color and you can paint very quickly and effectively without losing the monochromatic color underneath. So I hope you enjoy the videos. I hope you join us on the Facebook group, and I hope you're staying safe with our social distancing. Thanks. Bye-bye.